Let us begin with a truth that will forever change how you see the world's most secretive forest dweller. The Okapi is not just a zebra-striped giraffe relative. It is one of the most enigmatic, elusive, and extraordinary creatures on Earth, the living secret that remained hidden from the outside world until the early 20th century, when it was discovered by European explorers in the dense, remote rainforests of the Congo. For centuries, it was a creature of myth, known only to the indigenous peoples of the region, who called it the forest giraffe, and spoke of its striped legs and its uncanny ability to vanish into the shadows. It is a master of camouflage, with its dark, velvety coat and its zebra-like stripes breaking up its outline in the dappled light of the forest floor. It is also a creature of remarkable adaptation, with a long prehensile tongue that can reach up to 45 centimeters, allowing it to pluck leaves and buds from the highest branches. But here's the paradox that haunts every conservation biologist who studies them. Despite their incredible resilience and their ancient lineage, okapis are facing unprecedented threats from human activity. Their habitats are being destroyed by deforestation and mining. They are hunted for their meat and hides, and they are caught in the crossfire of the conflicts that have plagued the region for decades. The Okapi has been on this planet for over 20 million years, surviving ice ages, volcanic eruptions, and the shifting of continents. It has witnessed the rise of our species, the building of cities, and the destruction of wild places. And now it is looking at us with those large, soulful eyes, and it is asking a question that we are too afraid to hear. What have you done with your world? Today we are telling the biography of the Okapi. Not one species, but all okapis, the only living member of its genus, a creature of such unique beauty and fragility that it has become a symbol of the fight to protect the world's most threatened rainforests. The Okapi, Okapia johnstoni, is the only living species in its genus, and it is closely related to the giraffe, belonging to the family Giraffidae. The Okapi lineage diverged from the giraffe lineage over 20 million years ago, evolving into the smaller, forest-dwelling specialist we know today. The Okapi is found only in the dense tropical rainforests of the Democratic Republic of Congo in Central Africa, where it inhabits the Ituri forest and other remote regions. The Okapi is a creature of such incredible elusiveness that it was unknown to the Western world until 1901, when it was officially described by Sir Harry Johnston, a British explorer and naturalist. Its discovery was one of the most significant zoological finds of the 20th century, and it captivated the world's imagination. Today, the Okapi is classified as endangered, with an estimated population of only 10,000 to 20,000 individuals remaining in the wild. The Okapi is a creature of extremes, but it is also a creature of vulnerability. What defines an Okapi? Let us start with the body, because the Okapi's body is a monument to evolutionary adaptation. Okapis have a distinctive body shape with a large, robust body, a long, slender neck, and a pair of ossicones, or horn-like structures on their heads, which are covered in skin and hair. Their bodies are covered in the dark, velvety coat, which is often described as chocolate brown, with distinctive white and black stripes on their legs, which provide camouflage in the dappled light of the forest. They have a long prehensile tongue that can reach up to 45 centimeters, which they use to pluck leaves and buds from the highest branches. Their eyes are large and adapted for low-light vision, and their ears are large and highly mobile, allowing them to detect predators and other threats. Their average lifespan is 20 to 30 years in the wild. The Okapi is a creature of remarkable adaptation, but is also a creature of fragility. Now let us talk about the Okapi's daily life and social structure, because the Okapi is not the solitary creature it is often perceived to be. Okapis are generally solitary animals, spending most of their lives alone, but they do have a complex social structure, with individuals maintaining territories and communicating through a series of scent marks and vocalizations. They are primarily crepuscular, active during the twilight hours, spending the day hidden in the dense undergrowth and emerging at dawn and dusk to forage for food. They are browsers, feeding on a wide variety of vegetation, including leaves, buds, and fruit. They are also known to eat clay and soil, which provides them with essential minerals. They use their long prehensile tongues to reach leaves and buds, and they are known to be important seed dispersers as the seeds of the plants they eat pass through their digestive system and are deposited in their dung, helping to regenerate the vegetation. The okapi's life is a slow, deliberate process, but it is also a process of survival against the odds. The okapi's diet is as varied as its species. It is primarily a browser, feeding on a wide variety of vegetation, including leaves, buds, and fruit. They are known to eat over 100 different species of plants, and they are particularly fond of the leaves of the sapucaia tree. They also eat clay and soil, which provides them with essential minerals. Their feeding habits shape the ecosystem. By consuming vast quantities of vegetation, they help to control plant populations, preventing overgrowth and maintaining the balance of the ecosystem. They are also important seed dispersers, as the seeds of the plants they eat pass through their digestive system and are deposited in their dung, helping to regenerate the vegetation. The okapi's role in the food web is critical, and their presence is an indicator of a healthy ecosystem. Reproduction is another critical aspect of the okapi's life story, and it is a slow, deliberate process that reflects the species' vulnerability. Okapis have a relatively slow reproductive rate, with females typically giving birth to a single calf every 2 to 3 years. The gestation period is approximately 14 to 15 months, one of the longest of any mammal. The calf is born weighing about 15 kilograms and is immediately dependent on its mother for nursing and protection. The calf will stay with its mother for up to 2 years, learning the skills it needs to survive. The mother provides extensive parental care, nursing the calf and protecting it from predators. The okapi's reproductive strategy is one of quality over quantity, with a high investment in each offspring to ensure its survival. Now let us talk about the okapi's daily struggle, because life for an okapi is a constant battle against hunger, disease, and the encroachment of humans. Okapis face a variety of natural threats, including predators like leopards and African golden cats, which prey on them. They also face threats from disease and parasites, which can weaken them and make them vulnerable to predation. However, the most significant threat to okapi survival is human activity. Okapis are losing their habitats to deforestation and mining. They are hunted for their meat and hides, and they are caught in the crossfire of the conflicts that have plagued the region for decades. The okapi's struggle is not just a biological one, it is a fight against the consequences of human activity, a fight that will determine its fate. How is the okapi useful to humans? Let us count the ways that are rarely acknowledged. First, ecosystem regulation. Okapis are the gardeners of the forest, controlling plant populations and dispersing seeds. They are also important for maintaining the balance of the ecosystem. Second, scientific research. Okapis are a model species for studying evolution, ecology, and conservation. Their unique adaptations provide insights into the history of mammals and the evolution of forest ecosystems. Third, cultural significance. Okapis have been woven into the mythology and art of the indigenous peoples of the Congo, representing the spirit of the forest and the mystery of the wild. Now, what can humans learn from the okapi? First, the power of resilience. Okapis have survived for millions of years, adapting to the dense forests of the Congo. Humans can learn to be more resilient and adaptable. Second, the importance of protection. Okapis are vulnerable, teaching us to protect the vulnerable among us. Third, that the natural world is sacred. Okapis live in harmony with their environment. We cannot survive without the natural world. Now, let us talk about conservation, because the story of the okapi is not over. It is being written now by each of us. The okapi is classified as endangered, with an estimated population of only 10,000 to 20,000 individuals remaining in the wild. The primary threats to okapi populations are habitat loss, hunting, and conflict. There are solutions. Protected areas, including national parks and wildlife reserves, can safeguard critical habitats and allow okapi populations to recover. Community-based conservation, where local communities are involved in protecting okapis, has also been successful. Education is key. People need to understand that okapis are not just a resource, they are essential partners in the health of the planet. The future of the okapi depends on our choices today. And now we come to the final truth. The Okapi has been on this planet for over 20 million years. It has survived ice ages, volcanic eruptions, and the shifting of continents. It has witnessed the rise of our species from small, frightened mammals into global dominators. It has been hunted, captured, and pushed to the brink. And yet, it is still here, walking through the shadows of the forest, foraging for leaves, and raising its young. It is looking at us with those large, soulful eyes, and it is asking a question that we are too afraid to hear. What have you done with your world? We have the power to destroy the Okapi. We also have the power to save it. The choice is ours. Every time we look at an Okapi, we see a creature that is not so different from us. A creature that has adapted to its environment in extraordinary ways. A creature that teaches us what it means to be human. Because in the end, the Okapi is not just an animal. It is a mirror. It reflects our capacity for resilience, for protection, for grief, and for hope. It shows us who we are and who we could become. So let us protect the Okapi, not because it is useful, but because it is sacred. Not because it is endangered, but because it is irreplaceable. Let us give the Okapi a future, not just for its sake, but for ours. Because a world without Okapis is a world without Okapis, is a world without wonder, a world without wisdom, a world without resilience. And that is a world we do not want to live in.